Okay, so I think we're going to take a small break today from messing around with the village there, our colony. Because I want to start setting up better use of all our stuff. Because if we take a look, I've got a bunch of ores here that I haven't done anything with, and I've got some jam overflow too. And these are all the ores that I have done stuff with, but I would like to start getting more out of my ores. And I think to do that, we want to get into the create mod. I think that's what we're going to start with. And I don't know anything about create other than what I've seen in the, like the trailers for it or whatever, but I do know that the first thing you got to start with in create is power. So to do that, we probably want to make, if we look at create, the easiest way to get power, and it's not like energy power, it's more like mechanical power. This create uses this mechanical power, and I think the water wheel is our easiest way to get to that to begin with. So I want to see if we can make 3 of these. So we're going to need some slabs, and we're going to need some andesite alloy. And andesite alloy looks like zinc and andesite mixed together. And so we need to see about zinc. I think, like I said, we found somewhere in here there's some zinc. There's some zinc there, right there. And I think what we'll do is we'll melt down like, I don't know, 8 of them to start with. We'll get that cooking. And then we'll mix it with some andesite. Let's see if we have any andesite. Stone diorite, there it is, andesite. Okay. And we will mix these together. And we'll make some of this alloy. There's a zinc ingot. I think we should be able to turn that into nuggets, right? And that's what this needs, if I'm not wrong, for the zinc, or for the andesite alloy, is nuggets, yeah. Or you could use iron, it looks like, actually, if you've got that. But we've got zinc, and I kind of want to save the iron for other things. So let's cook enough of that. I think we'll do, so this should give us what? How many is it? 9 of these? Yeah. So we'll stick with that. We'll go with that for now. And then we'll go ahead and we'll take this. We'll turn this into nuggets. And then we'll take, what is that? So it's this 2 and then this 2. So if we go out of here, go back in here, and we go U like this, and zinc nuggets like this, and there, now we've got 18 andesite alloy to play with, which is good. Alliterations aplenty. And so if we look at L, we should have a create advancement up here somewhere. Husbandry, Minecraft. We've started. It's not in here, is it? I don't think so. Where is create? Husbandry, secret, silent gear, adventure, silent, mystical. Probably back towards the beginning, huh? Somewhere. Yeah, here it is. All right, and so we've made our zinc alloy, or our andesite alloy, I should say. And then the next thing we're gonna do is make these water wheels, and we'll go with that. So we need to get wood because we need slabs. And let's see if we've got 5 oak slabs here. We have any more oak? We'll make them out of birch. We'll do that. Soon we're gonna probably move back to the colony. We'll move our base over there. That way we're always near them, and we just don't have to keep running back and forth on where things are. But I kind of want to get this done first so that we can start getting the most out of our ore. So yeah. Now that we have that, we go here. We make these first. Oh wait, we need buttons. Really? We need some buttons? Alright. Let's make some buttons. Get 6 of that. Toss that up in there. Got 6 buttons. And make you. Probably need more buttons. Wow, you turn all that wood into just a small button. I just realized what that was. That's a harsh use of that, huh? Alright, go there. More buttons. Come here. Make this guy. This is the cogwheel. And we need some regular planks for that. We need all the things. Probably should have some of our, like, bonsai pots here making us wood so we don't have to go back over there the whole time. Might do that later. There's that. There's that. Do 1 more of those. There's that. There we go. I don't know what just happened there. Bam. Bam. Now we have 4 of those, so I guess we're going to do 4 water wheels is what we'll do. And then we use those to make the water wheels. Actually, let's do Shift plus. And then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So now we have water wheels. That should have cleared one of our things. Though I think it's... we have to actually get it spinning. Okay. Not a big deal. So we're going to come over here. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to do this in glass so you guys can see what's happening. So I'm going to put that away. I'm going to craft up some glass real quick because I've got sand for it. And I'll be back in just a moment and I'll show you what we're doing. Okay, so I've started a cobblestone or a gneiss cobblestone pad here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach that like that. And it might need to go one higher. I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to put all 4 of these together, okay? That way we've got these. There's also, I think, some goggles that I need. Engineer's goggles. So, gold, string, dark, or just any glass, I guess. And how do we get that? Well, how do you do that without the other? Okay, let's go back. There's got to be a different way of doing this then. Gold plate. Gold plate. Immersive engineering. We can take a gold ingot and hammer it with an engineer's hammer. So let's make an engineer's hammer, and then we'll make a gold plate, and then we can make these glasses. And you'll need these glasses when you're doing create work because they let you see stuff that you can't see otherwise. So we should have a gold ingot here. An engineer's hammer. If we just do engineer hammer, this guy, he is just 2 iron, a string, and 2 sticks. So we just need 2 iron. We need a string. I think I got string here. We've got 2. I think that's what we need. And some sticks here. And then if we do that, we should be able to, we should be able to make that. Then we can use that to make that into that. Then we got that. And then we can do the engineer's goggles from create, that, and boom, now we have those. Hammer. Alright, so I think we take these and put these here while we're working in create. They're stylish. They don't at all look like they're wearing on your forehead above your glasses like an old person that slides sunglasses over their regular glasses. Not at all. But anyways, so if we come out here, and as long as you're wearing these goggles, let's get out of the bush. You can come over here and we'll take a look. You can see things that you can't normally see. So in this case, these are generator status, and their base value is 16 SU, and they're currently making 0 SU. And I think they call those stress units. So I think that's how power works in Create, is stress units. Like I said, it's mechanical power, so it's a little weird. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish building this side out like this. Okay. We'll give it like that, I think. And then we're going to finish building out this side on the same on the other side here. And I'm going to need a bucket. But we're going to do glass on this side so you can see what's happening. And that way I can actually see as well. So, yeah. So we'll do all glass here on this side of the water wheel. And I'm thinking that it needs to be like 5. That is needs 5. Need to go sleep off the night real quick. I don't know what I did with my sleeping bag. Okay, so took a few minutes to figure it out. Basically what you want is you want to have the water. I have it starting above these blocks here. See these blocks? That way the water runs that way. And what that'll do then is that will put the water over the top of the wheel. So you've got one side creating energy. And then it falls on this side, so we left just not even a space, because he takes up kind of a 3x3 area, sort of. The water still runs through it. Then it goes down this way, and it pushes the wheel more on this side. And because we've got it hit this way, it'll go that way and flow over that way. So we've got 3 sides of the wheel pushing power. Obviously, we can't have the 4th side because water doesn't go up. But that way, if you look, now you're making 240 They call them stress units. That's power, basically, in this, at the current speed. And that's times 4. So that's what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 80, 960 total. And that's how you get power in this mod. And so the next thing you got to do is hook up to this mod. Now, I have some things crafted already here because I did this scene already and didn't hit record apparently. So that's awesome. But I'll show you what we did. We're going to need to have some shafts. You're going to need to have some gearboxes, and you're going to need to have casings to make those gearboxes. I'll show you how that works. The shaft is really just 2 andesite alloy stacked. The casing is 2 andesite alloy, a log, and some planks. That gives you 4 of those. And then you use those to make gearboxes with cogwheels around one of those, and you get the gearbox. And then you have a vertical gearbox, which is basically just put that gearbox in there and it gives you a vertical gearbox. And I'll show you what each of those does. Because the next thing you're going to want to do, if you look, is create this pocket crusher. It's a millstone, basically. You're creating a millstone. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take a shaft and you're going to attach it to that. And you see how he starts turning? Well, he's generating stress unit power. And now you can take that shaft out. I don't know what the limits are on the shafts. I'm not sure. You may need gearboxes between them. I would have to look that up. But what we can do is we can take this regular gearbox and we can attach it here onto that shaft, and you can see he feeds into one of those faces and translates that power to all 4 sides like this, which is pretty cool. And then from there you can then attach another shaft, and then we could attach this vertical gearbox, which then takes power from the side. Oop, that was not what I meant to do. Take this vertical gearbox, attach him to the side like this, and he turns the power up and down from there. He's also got 2 sides too, so that's good. But then from here, what you would do is you would either add another shaft to continue it on, or you would, in my case, you just take this millstone, which we crafted for the next part. And the millstone is basically a stone, a plank, a cogwheel, and then 2 more andesite alloy. And if you take that guy, we can slap him down there. And so now he's taking 60, he requires, it looks like, or he's putting 60 SU at the current speed on there. And now I think we can throw stuff in here. Let's, wonder if we can grab wheat. And you can mill stuff. Let's grab some wheat real quick. So, bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Looks like I accidentally stomped on this part of the garden here, which I'll have to fix later. Alright, and then if we take this, and we mouse over this, I think we can right-click or shift right-click. I'm not sure how this works. If we look at the cogwheel itself, let's see. If we hold shift here, starts by applying millstone recipes to any item inserted from the side or the top of the block. Right click removes the items manually. So I guess from the side or the top. I'm not sure what all the millstone uses. I don't know if there's a way to look at that, like what things can be made in the millstone. You know what we can do is let me go grab a piece of ore real quick, because I know ore can be milled, but I don't know what else needs to be milled. And there's not that I know off the top of my head the way to see all recipes made in the mill, without looking it up online, of course. Let's toss that in there. But let me get a couple iron. We'll get 1 iron. And if we take the iron and we chuck it into this thing, around back like this. That's not what I meant to do. That? No. Let's try throwing it in the top, like it said. It said from the sides or the top. Really need to get something that stops me from doing that right there. Let's eat some peanut butter and jelly. Get our hearts back. But if we go like this, no. But if we toss it in... Did we pick it up again? Yeah, we did. Shift click. Shift right click. Shift... I don't know how this works. How do you accept items? Good sir. How... Let's sleep off the night real quick. Go away, night. Okay, so what I read was that it should be able to be dropped in. You can also use hoppers. But I'm going to take this off because I think the magnetic on that, just in case we'll take that off too, might be affecting it going in there. Because, you know, I attract things to me with magnetic. So let's see if we do it this way now. If we go boop, and it went in, and you can see it's crushing. Yeah, that's all that was going on, is my magnetic was affecting it. But you can hook a hopper up to this and then feed it stuff. And then if we right click, I wonder how long it takes to do that. It does say right click, right? Shift right click. Did we get anything from it? Let's do create. Let's go iron ore. Iron ingot. Can be crafted from, what are these things called? Crushed iron, I guess? Yeah, crushed iron ore. One goes in, one comes out. Yeah, so 1 for 1 should work. I didn't see it give me anything back. I don't see it in my... How you give me back my stuff, man? Where my stuff at? So I'm gonna say that the first time it glitched out, maybe. Because you can see I have one now. I tried another one. Let's do this again. So if we take you and chunk you in, let him finish. As soon as we see it stop doing the little particle effect there, we'll give this a try again. Anytime now. You can do this. I believe in you. Yeah, see, now we right click and we got 2 now. So I think the first one, something just went wrong. It was a glitch, maybe. But here's the thing. We don't want to use this for our iron because that's just giving us 1 of each. If we want, we can get more per iron by going this guy. You can see 1 iron goes in here and you get 1 crushed out. But if we were to do these crushers, you get 1 with, I guess, a 30% chance for 2 more and a 12% chance for cobble. So we can probably get way more out of this. So what do we do for these? These are crushers, crushing wheels. So that's going to need a bunch of andesite alloy. It's going to need some polished, or some stone, it looks like. Not cobble, but some regular stone, whatever kind of stone. Some casings, andesite casing, which I think we have a couple of those already. And some sticks. And then you need 21, what is this? I don't even know what that is. Is that a mechanical crafter? Huh. Can we not do that by hand? Looks like we can't do that by hand. So we need to make some other things to get to that, huh? We need some brass sheets, which we can do in a metal press, which means we need to get into immersive engineering, or we can make a presser, which we should be able to do him next. We need a block of iron and some andesite alloy. I'm going to go cook some more iron so we can get us a block of iron, and then we're going to make us a presser, because I think when it comes to sheets, I don't really want to get into immersive right now. I want to stick with create as much as I can for the moment. So let me go make a bunch of iron, and we'll make us a presser and see how that works. And I'll be right back. Alright, we got everything here to make us a mechanical press. Hold shift on that. Forceful piston for compressing items beneath it requires constant rotational force. Wind power dry redstone, so we're not doing anything with that. One above a mechanical belt, one above a basin. So when it's above a mechanical belt, it compresses items bypassing on the belt. When it's above a basin, it starts to compact in the basin. Starts to compact items in the basin whenever all necessary ingredients are present. So if we made a basin, then we could stick what we want into that and it would craft that. So we can probably do that. And then let's do the other one, the belt, too, while we're at it. so we can see the difference on how that works. Mechanical belt, belt observer, encased belt. Huh. Maybe an encased belt. So we need a regular mechanical belt, which is dried kelp. We'll need to go get that in the morning. A belt tunnel. I'm not sure what all that does. But we can do probably, we're going to need to make some more andesite casings, and we definitely need to do the belt. So let me sleep off the night, and then I'm going to run and get us some kelp out in the water and come back and start working on that. So just a tip when you're collecting kelp, if you swim right to the bottom, all the way down to the bottom, and just hit the kelp at its base, it will break everything above it, and then you can collect all this kelp. Watch out for the poisonous fish in the water. Alright, we cooked down the kelp in the furnaces and made this stuff, this dried kelp, and then that made us the belts, which is just 6 of these together. And so now we have mechanical belts as well, and we're going to test how the 2 of these work. So we're going to start with putting the mechanical press here, so he has the power coming in, right? And then we'll start with the basin. Let's put the basin here, and then let's attach a hopper to the basin because it'll make this easier to feed into it. And then, I don't know, if we put an iron ingot in there, it feeds that in there. And I don't know what it needs. What about iron plate? Let's see. Iron plate. Iron sheet. That is 1. He should create that. And he might have already done that. No, he did not. So iron sheet is just 1 ingot. I wonder how far down he needs to be. Maybe this is too close. Maybe that's right up on him and he won't do it. It seems like he would do it there though, right? You'd think like he would have put... He did put it in the basin. Huh. He's got power. It's constant rotational power because that's constantly working. Let's move the basin down and we'll see what happens. So if we take the basin and we're going to put it here, do I even need the hopper if it's here? Let's see. If we go like this and toss that in there, will it go in there? It will. Aha! Okay, so he can't be right up on him. So you definitely need a space between him and there. And boom, he gave us a block of iron. Hey dude, what's going on? So if we take that back out, what if we do it with a single iron? If we put a single iron in there. I missed. If we put a single iron in there. Anything? Are you not gonna do it? He won't do it from there. Maybe that recipe he doesn't know. I'm not sure. What if we go like this? Can you go away? Yeah, I don't have. You have nothing I want, except for maybe those llamas. I might want those llamas. Come here. Where'd you go? Okay, they're now separated. Now I can go under. Now we give the llamas a few minutes to chill out because they're not going to be happy with us. Not happy at all. There's the lead that's broken. Aha! That's how we got some leads too, because I haven't found slime yet. Do I have any fence? Let me grab some fence real quick. Sometimes you just got to take opportunities when they come, guys. Have any crafted fence? I do. Perfect. Alright, what we're gonna do then is say hello to our new pet llamas. And they're going to stay. Boop. And boop. Come here, guys. There. Now we have llamas. There are my llamas now. Alright, anyways, as I was saying, before we murdered that poor guy, take the hopper. Can we put the hopper onto you? And then if we put an iron into you, I don't know. He doesn't like that recipe unless that one requires a belt. Let's look. Let's see. So a belt. If we look at the belt, we shift on that. So, selects the shaft as one pulley of the belt. Both select shafts have to line up either vertically or horizontally or diagonally towards the belt's direction. So to hook the belt up, we're going to need shafts, it looks like. So what we need to do, we know this works with some things. It seems like anything that's going to go into a basin would be like the same as like what we would see in Tinkers. It's making blocks. So like the basin would be making blocks. So if we take a shaft for this guy, let's put a shaft onto him here, and then we're going to need another pulley. A vertical gearbox, I guess, would be the right way to say it. Alright, we need to make a regular gearbox. Alright, I'll be right back. Let me go make some gearboxes. I don't want to bore you guys through that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I've got 2 regular gearboxes and 2 of the vertical gearboxes. So let's take a vertical gearbox here. Right? And then if we take another vertical gearbox here, maybe? And then that gives us the sides. I wonder if we can turn that, because I kind of want it turned the other way. So let me see if we can get that to turn, depending on how we place it. Yes, that's what I want. Okay. And then we can put a shaft on here. And then I think we need to make another gearbox, or a casing at least, or something. Because that's a vertical gearbox, right? But I don't think it has to be. And I'm not even sure if this needs to be hooked up. So let's just take this piece of granite for now. We're going to test this. Put that there. And we put a regular gearbox there. And we put a shaft onto him. Okay. Actually, you know what? Nope, nope, nope. I forgot. This is too close. So we want this to come down another. So I'm not even sure we need... We're going to have to take this, and we're going to have to do a shaft here. So a shaft down... Wrong way. I don't know what's happening there. That's weird. Shaft down. Hooked into a gearbox. Vertical. Which is not turned the correct way. Hooked into a gearbox vertical. That's a regular gearbox. How did I do that? Vertical. Alright. And then a shaft onto him. And then we want to do... I guess just a regular gearbox out here somewhere. So I want to put it right here past him. And if we do another shaft here, then what we should be able to do is take a belt and we click it, and then we click it. That used one belt, it looks like. And this guy automatically gets his power from the belt turning. So you're basically... It's like having long shafts almost. You can see he's all hooked up. He's all hooked up. He's doing his thing. Now, let's test getting a plate, an iron plate, by just tossing this onto the shaft. And if we go you, chuck that up there. Pachunk. And then he just comes off the end, right? Yep. So that's a lot like what's it called? Brain melt, immersive engineering. You have different machines in immersive engineering that do the same thing, except they're probably way more expensive to make than this is. And I guess we can you know, you could hook a hopper up here which feeds onto the belt, and then have a hopper at the end which picks up from the belt, and that way, you know, stuff goes down the belt and it does the processing. So that's pretty cool. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to run about, see if I can find some copper and some tin so we can get some more brass cooking. And then we're going to next try to make that wheel, that crushing wheel, this guy here. And well, actually, first we got to make the mechanical crafter, which means we need brass. That's going to be a brass casing. So yeah, lots of brass. We're going to need lots of brass. What about these things? Electron tubes. That's polished rose quartz, redstone torch, and iron nuggets. Polished what is this? This is sandpiper polishing. So we take rose quartz and we sandpiper it. Huh. Paper and sand. Strange sand. That'll work to make that. So we need rose quartz as well, which we may have already looted some of that. I'm not entirely sure. Let's look and see if I see any rose quartz. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'll see if I can figure what that is too, but I'll be back after we've done some hunting.